Okay. Welcome. Today we are going to see the scientific notation and exponents notation. Okay. The scientific notation and exponents notation we already seen in the last session, that is in the last video. Okay. From that, the scientific notation, we want to write a scientific notation for a whole number means we want to take a one decimal place and the remaining as a one is an integral part, the remaining things as in a decimal place. Okay, here if they given a value as 1, 2, 3, 4, we taken it as 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to write it in a scientific notation means what we want to do here? Very good. We want to do 1 point because one digit must be in integral, the remaining must be in a decimal. So 1.234 into how many digits we taken from a whole number? 3. So 10 power 3. It becomes as 10 power 3. If they given in a decimal form means here also we want to take one digit from the decimal. So 1.234 into the power must be in a negative. Only one digit we taken from a decimal to the integral place. So it becomes as minus 1. Okay. Like that we want to see the third sum. What is the third sum here? 1 angstrom is the 10 billion parts of a meter. Express this information in scientific notation. Okay. Here, first thing we want to know is what is the value of 1 angstrom. Okay. So, what is the value of 1 angstrom? 1 angstrom is equal to 10 power minus 10. Okay. Now, we want to write it in a scientific notation. So, write it in a scientific notation. So, scientific notation equal to, how we write this in the scientific notation? It will becomes as 1.0. Okay, because there is no number before this element means we will write it as 1 kana. So 1 into 10 power minus 10. So it becomes as 1 into 10 power minus 10. Now we want to take it as a 2 digits. So 1.0. Okay. So we want to add one more digit here. That means we want to multiply a 10 with this given number. Okay. Now we already know that we want to put a decimal after a single digit. That is first, after the first digit we want to put a decimal place. So 1.0 into this will becomes as 10 power 1, isn't right? Because we taken a one digit to the decimal. It is a whole number. We taken a one digit to the decimal place. So it becomes as 10 power 1 into 10 power minus 10. So it becomes as, we want to add these two things. So 1.0 into 10 power minus 10. This becomes as plus 1. So it becomes as 1.0 into minus 10 and plus 1 becomes minus 9. So 1.0 into minus 9 is the 1 Armstrong's scientific notation. Okay, let us see the fourth sum. A calculator can perform a single calculation in about 0.000034 seconds. How much time will it take to calculate 4,000 such calculations? Express your answer in scientific notation. Okay. So here, first thing they given us, a calculator can perform a single calculation, isn't right? So, single calculation is equal to single calculation is equal to, they given it as 0.000034 seconds. Okay. Now, we want to be changed that into a scientific notation. So, scientific notation is equal to scientific notation is equal to. So, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros and then we have a 3. What is the number we having here? 3, 4. So, we want to take a 3 as an integral part and 4 as a decimal part. So, 3.4 into 10 power. If a number is in a decimal means the power must be negative. So, how many digits here come? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, 10 power minus 6 seconds. Okay. Now, what is the given here? How much time? What we want to find? How much time will it take to calculate 4,000 such calculations? So, here we find the scientific notation for single calculation. So, here we need a 4,000 calculation. So, 4,000 calculation is equal to 4,000 calculation is equal to 4,000 into 3.4 into 10 power minus 6. Because single calculation value is 3.4 into 10 power minus 6 and 4,000 is the number of calculations we want to find. Now, first we want to write this 4,000 as a scientific notation. So, write it in a scientific notation. What we get? 4.0 into 10 power 1, 2, 3. Here it is a whole number. So, the power must be positive into 3.4 into 10 power minus 6. Now, add the powers. Okay. So, 4.0 into 3.4 into 10 power minus 6 plus 3. So, what we get? Now, multiply this. 4 4s are 16. Remainder 1. 3 4s are 12. 12 plus 1 is 13. Okay, already we have 1 0, so include 1 0. How many digits? 1, 2. So put a decimal after 2 digits. Okay, so we get a number as 13.6 into 10 power minus 6 plus 3 we get minus 3. Okay, now here we have a 2 digit in the integral place. So we want to convert that into a single digit. So take one whole number. There is one integral part to the decimal part. So 1.360 into 10 power minus 3 plus 1. Okay, so what we get? 1.36 into 0 not have a value, so leave that one, into 10 power minus 2. So 1.36 into 10 power minus 2 seconds is the answer for this sum. Okay, so let us see the fifth sum. Okay, the fifth sum. Find the number of seconds in an hour, a day, a week, a month, and a year. Express your answers in scientific notation. So here we want to find, we have 5 subdivisions. What are they? Hour, day, week, month, year. Okay, we want to say that in a seconds. Okay, so how many hours, that means how many minutes in a hour kana? Before that, here already they say that number of seconds. So how many minutes we have a 1 hour? Very good, it is 60 minutes. Okay, so how many seconds in 1 hour? 60 into 60. Okay, that is 60 minutes into 60 seconds. So we get as 3600 seconds. Okay, now we want to convert that into a scientific notation. Okay, so let us see hour, that is an hour. Okay, an hour is equal to how many minutes and how many seconds? 60 minutes and 60 seconds. So we get as 3600 seconds. Write it in a scientific notation. This is a whole number only. So it is so easy for doing, isn't right? Okay, so 3.6. After this we having a zeros, means in the decimal place after a number we have only the zeros, means there is no value. So leave that one. So 3.6 into 10 power, how many digits? 1, 2, 3. So positive 3 seconds. So 3.6 into 10 power 3 seconds is the answer here. Okay. So the next one is a day. A day. Okay. For 1 day, how many hours? 24 hours. So 24 hours. Already we find that this seconds for 1 hour. So what's the next step? 24 into 3.6 into 10 power 3 seconds. So multiply these two. What we get? 24 into 3.6. So multiply here. 24 into 3.6. 4 6 are 24. Remainder 2. 2 6 are 12, 13, 14. Then 4 3s are 12, 2 remainder 1. 2 3s are 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. So 4, 6, 8. So 8, 6, 4, isn't right? So 8, 6, 4, we have a decimal after a 1 digit. So 86.4 into 10 power 3 seconds. So it can be written as 8.64 into 10 power 3 plus 1. So we get 8.64 into 10 power 4 seconds. Okay, let us clear. The next one is a week. A week. How many days in a week? 7 days. So, 7 into this one. That is 8.64 into 10 power 4 seconds. So, what we get? 7 fours are 28, remainder 2. 7 6 are 42. Remainder 42 plus 2, 44. 4. Remainder 4. 7 8 are 56 plus 4. We get as 60. Okay. So 60.48. We get the answer as 60. We have 2 decimal places, so put a dot over in between that. Okay. So into 10 power 4 seconds. Then what we get? We want to convert this into a scientific notation, isn't right? So we get as 6.048 into 10 power 4 plus 1. So what we get? 6.048 into 10 power 5 seconds. Okay, let us clear. Okay, then the next one is month. Okay, then the next one is month. So a month is equal to, in a month, how many days? Because the week is not able to calculate a day. Because for 1 month we have a 4 weeks. From that 1 day or 2 days will be move on to the next week. So we are not able to calculate by using that. Okay. So we want to be say that how many days in a month? 30 days. Regularly it will be a 30 days. So we are calculating for a 30 days. Okay. So 30 days. So what is the answer of 30 days? 30 days. Okay. So we want to take it as 30 into what is the value of 1 day? 8.64. So 8.64 into 10 power 4 seconds. Now multiply these two. 0 as such as 3 4s are 12 to remainder 1. 3 6 are 18. 18 plus 1 is 99. Remainder 1. 3 8s are 24. 24 plus 1 is 25. So 2 digit after a decimal. So 259.20 into 10 power 4. Change that into a scientific notation. 2.592. How many digits we taken from an integral? 2 digits. So into 10 power 4 plus 2. So we get as 2.592 into 10 power 6 seconds. Okay. Let us see the next one. What is the next one? A year. Year. How many months in a year? 12. So directly multiply it up. 12 months. So 12 into 2.592 into 10 power 6. So 2 12s are 24, 4, remainder 2. And 12 9s are 108. 108 plus 2, 110. 0, remainder is 11. 5 12s are 60. 60 plus 11 is 71. So 1 remainder is 7. 12 2s are 24. 24 plus 7, 31. So 31104. 3 digits after a decimal. So 31.104 into 10 power 6. So it becomes as 3.1104 into 10 power 6 plus 1. So it becomes as 3.1104 into 10 power 7 seconds. So this is the value of a hour is 3.6 into 10 power 3. A day is 8.64 into 10 power 4. And a week is 6.48048 into 10 power 5. And a month is 2.592 into 10 power 6. And a year is 3.1104 into 10 power 7 seconds. Okay, let us move on to the next chapter. Let's see the chapter 3, squares and square numbers. Okay, here squares and square numbers. Square roots. Okay, from that first we want to see the what is a square. So what is a square? A number, a number multiplied twice. Okay, or otherwise we called it as itself. A number multiplied by itself, or the number multiplied twice. For example, 7 sevens are 49. Okay. Here we have some notes. Whether we have a rational numbers. Okay. That is in a fraction. So if we have a 9 by 3. Okay. So we want to multiply it as twice. And we want to write it as 9 9s are 81. 3 3s are 9. It is the square value of rational numbers. Okay. The next thing, the note is, if we have a negative or if we find negative or positive numbers square value, we get the answer in the positive. Okay. So for example, -7 into -7. So what we get here? Minus into minus becomes plus 49. So the minus sign becomes as plus. wherever we will finding a square value of a negative number, we get the solution in the positive value. Okay, this is the main explanation for the square. Let us move on to the exercise. The exercise 3.1. The first sum is find the squares of the following. The A sum is 35. Squares means what? We want to multiply the same number again. So 35 into 35. So what we get? 35 into 35. So 5 5s are 25, remainder 2, 3 5s are 15, 16, 17. Then 5 3s are 15, remainder 1, 3 3s are 9, 9 plus 1 is 10. So 5, 2, remainder 1, so 2, 1. So the answer becomes as 1225. Same as for the next sum. What is the square value of this? So already we have a minus, isn't right? So minus negative into negative, it becomes as positive. So minus 214 into minus 214, which is equal to, so multiply that. Minus into minus becomes plus, so no need to put a minus symbol and all. So 214 into 214 divided by 4 4s are 16, remainder 1. 1 4 is 4, 4 plus 1 is 5. 2 4s are 8. Now 110, that means 4, 1, 2. Then in 2 table, 4 2s are 8. 1 2 is 2, 2 2s are 4. So 6, 9, 17, remainder 1, 5, 4. So the answer becomes as 45,796. Okay, minus into minus becomes plus. Then the next one, it is a rational number. So minus 9 by 10 into minus 9 by 10. So minus into minus becomes plus. 9 9s are 81, 10 10s are 100. So 81 by 100 is the answer for this. Then the next one, 29 by 51 into 29 by 51. So we want to multiply both the numerators and both the denominators. So 29 into 29 becomes 9 9s are 81, remainder 8. 2 9s are 18 plus 8 is 26. 9 2s are 18, remainder 1. 2 2s are 4, 4 plus 1 is 5, 1. 6 plus 8 is 14, remainder 1, 8. So in the numerator we get as 841 divided by the denominator becomes 51 into 51. In one table, 51 times 1 5 is 5. 5 5s are 25. So 1, 10 times 0, remainder 1, 6, 2. So we get as 2601. So the answer becomes as 841 by 2601. Okay.